The following is a semi-professional... fuck it, read it yourself. Alright, welcome back to Nihilhalla.
What's the joke?
Alright, so... This pirate walks into a bar. He's got a peg leg. And he's, like, missing his hand. He's got the fucking hook replacement. He's got a glass eye that's obvious as shit. And somebody asks him, like, what happened? Like... Seriously, what happened? And
the pirate?
Yeah, and the pirate
okay,
responds. He says,
Come on,
well, you know, it all started with me leg. And they're like, oh, okay, well, what happened to your leg? And he says, a shark came up one day while we were whaling, and it tore me leg clean off. And I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible. And so that's why you've got the peg leg. And he says, arr. And they're like, what happened to your hand? And he's like, well, one of me mates was loading his blunderbuss, and it went off and took me hand. Apparently he's an Irish pirate, sorry. And they're like, well, you know, that's not so bad. Like, I mean, at least you've got, you know, use of it. How did you lose your eye? He said, a bird pooped in it. And everybody looks at him all confused at the bar, and they're like, what? How did that happen? And he said, it was me first day with the hook.
I've never heard that. That's pretty cute. That seems very unsafe.
What I'm doing right now?
No, is that the like canister thing there?
Oh, it's propane.
No, I know, but it's still just kind of like, should we put a diffuser on that? Like, nah, just crack it a little and fucking light it. It's totally safe.
I think it's got a nozzle on it, maybe.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
That's kind of the things that, like, crack me up with, not shitting on, people who use,
Speaking of unsafe.
use legal marijuana, but I just love all my like
Let's go,
Colorado friends. I go and hang out with them, and it's now just commonplace for everybody to have a fucking propane canister in their fucking coffee table to heat up their dab rigs. And they're like, "What, do you get nervous?" I'm like, "No, like I love walking into places that just have a pipe bomb sitting on the fucking table."
Wouldn't like to see him fall down onto the rails. That's no first-class carry.
I love how the book is sitting right there again.
Yeah, they put that book fucking everywhere. They want everybody to know that the book exists.
I'm gonna probably purchase it.
I mean, like I said, if I can find a physical copy of it somewhere. The problem is the bookstore is dying.
Okay,
like,
pick it up.
Yeah, man.
Not to sound like a hipster, but like...
No, dude, we've talked on the show, like, support brick and mortar stores, people, like, they're important.
Except GameStop.
That's not I mean, technically, mom and pop brick and mortar is local as much as possible.
Yeah, there we go. Like, I don't have a significant problem with GameStop except for the fact that they give you, you know, a minuscule amount, a fraction of what your game is worth, and I don't mean a large fraction of what your game is worth.
That's any pawn shop, man.
And it's store credit only. It's store credit only. That's the part that sucks.
Oh, they don't do cash no more?
I don't think so.
Oh, shit. Did I ever tell you? I think I've told you this before. A couple of nondescripts might have figured this out. So, like, about 3 years ago, or it might have even been longer when they first started kind of doing the whole power-up card thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I somehow, like, figured it out, and it could have just been a local GameStop thing. But I pretty much figured out one of those scenarios where I had the power-up card, and GameStop would have these deals where, like, you buy a new game, you get this many points, and then if you buy an accessory, you get double the points, and then get, like, buy one, get one free shits, right?
Oh, you would buy the accessory.
I would go and buy the accessory in the game,
and then
basically keep it in the bag, sell it back, and it worked out to where, like, basically I'd get a free game every month, and eventually, like, the trade-in credit with the double points, like, they don't do this anymore, because I'm sure a couple other people figured it out, but, like, I was getting, like, quadruple whatever trade-in credit with the bonuses, and it would be just something like it didn't matter what the accessory was, so it would be something stupid like the wheel for the Wii that you just put the Wiimote in. So like the Wii wheel itself was only worth like whatever $1 credit, but because you had traded in 4 things, you got the quadruple credit for the whatever game. So it was like as long as you beat the new game within that month, you could like get free games.
Sure. Drunks and fools are happy.
Alright, so we've got 4 or 5 Red Army soldiers above us that will absolutely shoot me if they get the opportunity. And we're headed towards fascist HQ right now.
He's an altar boy. A Nazi prisoner is going to hell anyway.
AKA every teenager's home.
The pill is faster.
I could never take my own life.
Then give me your pill.
They give me your pill, I'd rather swallow a tooth than rot in the stomach.
Holy shit, they give him suicide pills?
Oh yeah? You getting captured and
Even
like
the
fucking...
apocalypse didn't stop us from killing one another over ideology. I was about to go through the front line between the Nazis and the communists.
The truth of the matter is, if you got captured in the Second World War,
you're going to get tortured.
You were going to be tortured. And they assumed, especially if you were like even remotely important in terms of like troop movements and shit like that, they would assume that you were important enough to kill yourself as opposed to trying to resist interrogation. And the problem was sometimes the suicide pill didn't work.
Holy shit, did they wreck or
Nope.
you just fell out?
I fell out because the cart got busted.
Well, fuck.
So here's the good news. If you can call it good news.
Hopefully they scout ahead and fuck shit up, or...
No, they will. The good news I was referring to is that this guy over here...
will have stuff?
Yep.
And NVGs?
Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Well, I did not foresee this.
Are more guys going to come? Can't you just like super knife and...
Oh, I'm going to.
Super knife! Wow, awesome. Good job, man. While he's walking away. And super knife! Oh, body armor! Is that what happened there? Body armor?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that it did that.
I was not expecting that. So it's a good thing I was able to shoot him on top of all that. Hey, look, it's that AK that I sold earlier. And now I got an AK again. With like 3 rounds. Woo! Where's my suicide pill?
Not in there.
Yeah!
Oh, there they are.
Oh, man.
Now, how does the battery work with the NVGs? Same concept?
Same concept. Now, the real challenge is I don't remember... Okay, that's the gas mask. Yeah, here. Bear with me for a second, folks.
You ever have those moments, like, wondering in, like, video game world if, like, somebody is, like, watching the guy, like, he just keeps taking his hat off and on, and, like, reloading his gun.
Okay, that's toggle crouch. No, that's not it. Q is quick heal.
N for NVG. Are you fucking kidding me?
I fucking hate that. That's
Woo! I'm a fucking genius!
That's so stupid. Alright. I'm changing that soon.
Oh, man. That's, I swear, everybody, I've never played this game. Like, that was just a fucking fluke.
So, how this basically works is, you see the little light in the lower left corner?
Uh-huh.
That's the ambient light. So, I don't know if you've ever played the Thief series of games, but the crystal...
The old one.
Yeah, the crystal on the bottom of the screen, it's basically the same principle.
Oh, alright.
If that's lit up, I'm visible. And I actually have one on my watch, too. But the one on my watch is... let's see if I can do this here. Oh, that didn't work. Let's just blow it out. Fuck it.
Oh, that little blue that came up for a second?
Yeah, that little blue light, that was, hold on a second, folks. I've got to change that because I am going to fucking die.
No, man, N for NVG.
No, I get it. It's the dumbest thing ever. No, you're right. So this thing eats battery about as fast as the flashlight does. But the upside and drawback of it is that nobody can see it when I'm using it. And the drawback that I mentioned is that I can't tell what's bright and what isn't in terms of what's actually bright and what actually isn't. Fuck you!
Oh, see, because like they're pretty much like basic NVGs, like any amount of light that you get a hold of is gonna... Jesus Christ. There's like a weird bug flying around.
Mikhail, did you hear that? Sounded like a throwing knife. No, it must be the wind.
Mikhail? Oh my goodness, well they're obviously fighting something. Hopefully we see what those are on the next episode.
Oh, it's fascists.
Oh.
Yep.
Great for ruining it.
Yeah.
There went the cliffhanger.
It's okay. We'll see you next time, Nondescripts.